Good morning. It is Friday and it's a good day to be clean. I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually off of both jobs this weekend, so we get to go do some shopping for our wedding. It's a nice day outside, 55 degrees, but it's warming up. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's read the Just for Today. Self-acceptance. When we accept ourselves, we can accept others into our lives unconditionally, probably for the first time. From our earliest memories, many of us felt like we never belonged. No matter how big the gathering, we always felt apart from the crowd. We had a hard time fitting in. Deep down, we believed that if we really let others get to know us, they would reject us. Perhaps our addictions began to germinate in this climate of self-centeredness. Many of us hid the pain of our alienation with the attitude of defiance. In effect, we told the world, you don't need me. Well, I don't need any of you either. I've got my drugs and I can take care of myself. The further our addiction progressed, the higher the walls we built around ourselves. Those walls begin to fall when we start finding acceptance from other recovering addicts. With this acceptance from others, we begin to learn the importance of self-acceptance. And when we start to accept ourselves, we can allow others to take part in our lives without fear of rejection. Just for today, I am accepted in NA. I fit in. Today it's safe to start letting others into my life. Like everything else in recovery, I think this happens in layers, right? When I get here and I find out that there's other people like me and that there's hope, that's a level of self-acceptance, like an initial self-acceptance. And I have a little bit of experience of being in the program for a little while and thinking that I have to have a certain job or a certain amount of money, or that I have to be providing all these things for other people to accept me. And me personally, I've been blessed with numerous people, more than one person in my life that loves me unconditionally. That's a whole different type of love that I'm not used to, right? And so because of that unconditional love, I've been able to do some work on myself and realize that sometimes people just love me regardless of what I bring to the table or don't. Like if I'm an honest, open-minded person that's willing and trying, they love me with no conditions. And that's hard for me to understand. Just to be really honest with you, a lot of times my love is very conditional. I wish I could sound all spiritual and tell you that I love unconditionally, but it's a goal of mine to love unconditionally, but I struggle with that. And I'm grateful for people that have been put into my life by God that love me unconditionally. And so it helps me to grow up, to learn. You know, it's important. A lot of us get here and we didn't develop in lots of areas of our life. And it's good to have somebody that loves us unconditionally to help us grow in those areas. And so because of those things, I've been able to start accepting myself. And it's free, like there's freedom in that. Because I've started to accept myself, I see where I can and can't do certain things in my life, and I don't spend years trying to push things that I'll never be able to do. I can just surrender and do the things I can do, and I've been blessed because of it. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. Thanks again for tuning in.